Ms. Christian, you were suing the defendant here, Mr. Abrams, for $5,000, claiming that he damaged some valuable art pieces with blood stains while he was framing them. Despite agreeing to fix them, the defendant failed to do so, and now the pieces are worthless to you. Mr. Abrams, you claim that the stains on the art pieces were from the original ink from the printing of the art, not blood. You claim that these pieces were not valuable, they weren't authenticated, and you charge the plaintiff minimal fees and are willing to return the disputed pieces, but nothing more. Ms. Christian, how long have you been collecting art?
Over 25 years.
And how did you meet the defendant?
Through a mutual friend.
Okay.
He did frame artwork for me a few times.
And you were satisfied with his framing?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And so you gave him a couple of art pieces to frame, correct?
Yes.
And is this his framing job?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Abrams, how long have you been framing artwork?
Oh, I started about 1968.
Ms. Christian, talk about these pieces here. How'd you get them?
I worked with a podiatrist. She's now deceased, and she gave me this calendar for Christmas, as normally every year she would give me something nice. So I had them for a number of years, but I didn't have anything coming up for Christmas. So I said, you know what, I'm going to frame 4 of these pieces for myself, for my Christmas. So I called him.
And you gave him 4 from this calendar?
Yes, then those were the ones I chose.
Okay, tell me about the framing process, Mr. Abrams.
Number one, these are pictures from a calendar.
Correct.
So the value is very limited, and they're not signed or numbered. So whether somebody thinks they're great value is very questionable.
Are you saying that this was just a reprint?
Of course, it's a print. Thousands of them are made.
But she still wants a good framing job, right?
Well, if you want to frame something, you could frame any. You could frame newspaper.
Okay,
headline.
now, I'm asking about the framing process because she's alleging that there were blood stains while
Oh no,
you were
there's
framing.
no blood. But if you look at the colors, when they did the
Well, tell me about the framing process. You made it seem like you were cutting your own glass, and
I do cut my own glass.
Talk to me about that. I want to learn. I don't know anything about this.
Well, you cut the material to the size you expect it to be.
Okay.
Then you join it. You put the glass in. You put the print in. You put the backing on it. You put it all together.
So you noticed these stains
Well,
while
let me
you were
explain something to you since you asked about this. The colors of the piece and the colors of the so-called stains, they match the color of the ink that was used in the process.
Okay, well, let's look at that. Let's look at the stains. Now, was this on the back?
That was on the back, but those 2 had the stains in the front. And
Okay.
that's when I gave them back to him and said, these are blood stains. He said, no, it's the ink.
Right.
And I said, why would the ink leave the painting and get on the white part of the picture?
Sir, were these stains there while you were framing them?
Of course. There always could be ink all over. But if they made thousands of these prints,
This doesn't look like ink, sir.
it is ink.
You know it's ink.
Yes, ink. I use a magnifying glass on it, too, a lot of times to check it out. Absolutely.
Judge Juarez.
Okay. You believe that these are original paintings by this artist?
Yes, they're authenticated prints, and you could see, I could show you the authenticated mark
Okay,
on the...
yeah, we would like to see that.
Okay.
Officer Finley, can
This
you
is the
bring that
old
to us?
kind.
Are we going to do anything wrong by
No,
touching it?
I just removed this little piece.
Thank you. Sam, yeah.
Down in the corner.
If you hold it up to the light, you will be
So
able
it
to
looks like
see
this is
the
his original signatures.
Oh.
Okay, so, all right, Judge Tawalda just noticed, and I couldn't help but notice, this is Samsung on the corner.
No, but the watermark is in the paper itself.
You're saying that this is an original work of art with Samsung printed on the corner?
What I'm saying is that they're authenticated prints. He don't know how many calendars were made.
But I've never seen an original work of art that is expensive with Samsung's logo in the corner. Somebody produced
Yes.
a copy of something she did, right?
Yes.
How is that worth anything?
No, this
No.
is, the works are authenticated works.
I've been to a lot of museums, but I'm not an art expert. But I've never seen a logo for a Fortune 500 company on an authentic work of art by a painter. I need to understand how you could possibly think this is an original anything when it looks like something you get when you buy a phone. The paintings are beautiful, but it has a Samsung logo in the corner.